Good evening, everyone, and good evening, Elie and Marion. It's a great pleasure for me to be with you all this evening. And I just arrived and I was backstage watching some of the video clips, and I remember that wonderful day when this Holocaust Museum was finally finished and dedicated to the people of the world, dedicated to those who gave their lives in the Holocaust, dedicated to the proposition that something like this must never happen again. It's my great pleasure, therefore, to be with you as you honor Elie and Marion. I wanted to have the opportunity to say a few words in tribute to a man that I not only call my friend, but I call my brother. I can't remember the first day that Elie and I met so many, many years ago, but we have done many things together over the years. We have often sat and talked about the terror of World War II and what the Holocaust did to the world and what the Holocaust did to the Jewish people and what the Holocaust did to the moral fiber of the world. And we often talk about the liberation days when the camps were opened up by American soldiers, and some of those Americans were black soldiers who themselves were not treated with respect by their own country. We have come a long way from those days, and no one has come further than my beloved friend Elie. From the depth of depression that he faced when he was in the camp to where we are now. We all know what he wrote about in his stunning book, Night, and so many other books. All of us know of his powerful words describing the agony he went through on his first night in the camp. And over, he says, never, never, never shall I forget that first night. Never shall I forget those moments that murdered my God and my soul and turned my dreams to dust. Never shall I forget these things, even if I have condemned to live as long as God himself, never. He never did forget, but he triumphed over the darkness. He triumphed over the despair of that night, and he led not just the people in this room, but the whole world to a better understanding of the need to remember, but at the same time, the need to move on. Sometimes Elie reminds me of Nelson Mandela. When he came out of jail after 28 years of imprisonment under the apartheid system, he was asked, what's it like? Are you going to remember what they did to you? What can you say about these people who imprisoned you and beat you and did these terrible things to you? Are you ever going to forget any of that? He said, I'll never forget that. But if I remained trapped in that prism of hatred, then I might as well have remained in jail. Nelson Mandela and Elie are much alike in that they suffered for humanity, but at the same time, they knew that to serve humanity, they had to move on. Elie took his energy, he took the soul and brain that God had given him, and he turned it into a positive force. And ever since he left that camp and rebuilt his life and rebuilt his body, he has been a champion for all those who are oppressed, a champion for all those who wonder, is there anyone out there who cares? There are many who do so, but none do so more powerfully or with a more influential voice than the man you are honoring by presenting him the first United States Holocaust Memorial Museum Award. It's a great pleasure for me to be here and to join in your congratulations, but above all, to give thanks to Elie for all he has done for humankind in his very distinguished life, considering how it started and considering his triumph over adversity. Elie, I congratulate you. I love you dearly, and you know that. Thank you very much.